So I said, okay, let me make her mad. She's going to undress, walk naked through campus until I return. So I turned to her to do that in my mind. And then when I looked at her eyes, to project her eyes, flashes of light, bolts of light were coming from her eyes and were hitting me, pew, like thrice. I said, what have I seen? I look at the guy again. I'm hit. Then I'm saying, what kind of person is this? I've found many thousands, bishops, pastors. What kind of this? So I look at her another time, like, and every time that flash hits me, the powers disappear. She hits me, the power, and she's not saying a word, just looking at me. Then I knew, now it's battle.
Now it's battle.
Because I had never encountered such kind of power. I never seen. And what kind of girl was this? I just thought it was just a young lady. So I really now had to summon support, project and call witches and wizards in the territory, all those that were serving under me.
Right there on the spot, you're communicating to witches and wizards all around, summoning their powers.
Summoning their powers to come and help me. So in just a few minutes, 600 of them are around me. She cannot see them, but they are now around me. They are invisible to her. But me, I know I have an army of 600. So what I need to do now is all of the 600 form together and attack her at once. In that 600 forces join into one. So I have to be bold enough to look at her one more time and then project, then all the 600 can attack. So she's standing there, and the Lord just told her, she told me later, the Lord told her, be still and know that I'm God. And then the Lord told her, be calm. So in all this, I'm closing my eyes, I'm looking at her. She maintains a smile.
Wow.
It's like the smile that's like saying, I'm in charge. And she's just looking at me. So I look at her, and now I want the 600 to come at her, to attack her. And where she's standing, I'm not seeing her. I'm just seeing a pillar of light connecting into heaven.
Wow.
In a place. And then I look into the pillar of light. A man, now I know it's Jesus. He's looking at me.
Wow.
Just look at me. Now, the moment his eyes touched my eyes, I saw the 600 taking off in 600 direction, screaming and running, including Lucifer himself. He was present. I didn't know that time. They were, like I could see, and I'm just saying all these demons from childhood are leaving instantly, just by a look. You know, there's this thing people say that there's a wrestling between Jesus and Satan. It's impossible. Satan and his demons cannot fight when Jesus appears. No, he can't.
Yeah.
They can't. There's like, people, oh, the devil is attacking Jesus. It's impossible. No. It can't. It can't. Why? Every knee bows and every tongue. So when he appears, Satan cannot put up a fight. There's no wrestling between the two. He has to run away. He has to go. And I don't know where he goes, but he has to go, because I saw that moment. He just looked at me. No wrestling, no fight, no shouting, no like fire and what. Just looked at me in that pillar of light and everything.
But you were disarmed.
Disarmed.
You fell on the floor.
So I'm standing.
Oh, you're standing. Okay.
I'm standing. So but my eyes closed, because now for the first time I'm demonless. No demon, no spirit on me. I'm like human. So I opened my eyes to look at him and say, what kind of person is this? Now, when I opened my eyes another time, the pillar is not there. The man is not there. The girl is standing there. You get what I'm talking about? So, and now I just know I'm disarmed. I'm in fear for the first time in my life, because I don't have a spirit. I look at her, and then the Lord tells her, go to him. She begins to walk towards me. And every step she takes is like an earthquake. I could feel the ground. Like the Lord is causing me to know who she is in the spirit. She's a giant. So she's moving and the ground is shaking, the foundation is shaking. Steps. Then she comes near me and I cannot run away because I've been now arrested. I've been arrested. I can't, my feet are bound. I can't run away. And I'm in fear. I don't know what she's going to do to me. So she looks at me and then she gives me a hug. That was my first hug in life.
What?
At 24. I had never been hugged. So she hugs me and she says, James, Jesus loves you. And you don't know what that word did to me. I felt like all my faculties were being formed. Like for the first time in life, I cried. That was the first time I cried.
The first time you cried at
I
24.
cried at 24. So she gives me this hug and I begin crying and she begin crying. But the cry is like a baby and a mother getting back a baby. So she's holding me tight and I'm crying like a baby and she's also crying. And I don't know what's going on. But during the cry, there's love. There's all my emotions are being revived. It's like I'm becoming human the first time. So she's hugging me. And then after minutes of crying and crying, then by the time some other students are gathering around us.
And they're wondering what's going on.
And they're saying, this is a witch, we know him. This is a believer, Christian. And they are hugging and they are crying. So they're wondering, who is capturing?
Who's converting who?
Who's converting who? And so they're forming a circle around me.
Oh my word.
So after the cry, I'm crying, then she says, James, what do you want? Then I remember I told her, I need Jesus. Then she tells me, talk to him. Tell him. So I said, Jesus, I want to serve you. I don't know why I said that. I want to serve you. So she led me in the prayer of confession. And it was 7:45 a.m.